The United States of America has just received 12 loads of Biafran DNA. 12 loads. Remember, it's 200, but 16 has been gotten, but they have received 12 loads and is heading to the White House for the president to sign. I can tell you and honestly tell you this. The level of speed that we are about to move from February to March is going to be remarkable. It's only going to take some time, but one thing is very, very important. That our message is simple and clear. Give us Biafra. Very simple. There's no two ways about it. You see, I must, with all sense, randomly say this, victoriously say this, and push this narration to where it lies. We cannot be limited by the full front fools. Anything that has to do with the restoration of Biafra must be taken personal. It's not done. And that is just it. Anything that must be done to restore Biafra must be taken personal. I say it and I will keep saying it. We cannot be fooled by people who don't love freedom, who enjoy being slaves to whatever thing they want to be slaves to. And if you heard me clearly, I will keep prophesying this as a means of professing faith. We are not indebted by the lies told by the zoo, horrible stuff told by the zoo, whatever the case may be. We are bent on facing humongous facts. And by facing all these facts, let's again understand the game is about to change. Biafra must be victorious. It's going to take some time, but we ought to be victoriously ready for what is coming. And if I must say it, let me say it the way it is. Victory has been recorded. As we push towards this whole scenario, we march towards this whole gaps that is already here, and as the DNA test is already heading to the point where it should head, everybody now understands the game. We're people that should not be discriminated. We're people that should not be taken for granted. We're people that must be taken serious. And that's the positive impact. So, as we are riding through these freedom wars, through the generation of people who have discriminated us, we can now sit back and understand that our problem is not the Igbos. Our problem is coming from the deepest roots, and we're going to fight it till we get Biafra. Omo Chineke, una adukwa ready. Una adukwa ready. Maka nke na abia ka nke biagoro ready. Yes. Nke na abia ka nke biagoro ready. They want you all to be silent. But we can never be silent for any reason. There's a reason for that. And when we are more consistent in what we are doing, let's again put through every kind of force that must be imitated. I want you to understand this whole game. This whole game that the zoo wants to play. We cannot sit back and watch them destroy our own community. We must be brutal. The highest commander of the Biafran army has received the General of the United Nations as they begin to talk about what should be happening in Biafran land. Omochineke, we have won this one and we have win it again. The biggest nurture and the proclamation of the gospel has begun. And one thing is very important. We cannot stand attention to watch people discriminate what we do because we are one big force that cannot be taken for granted. I must say it with every um, greater force that should be looked into. You see, when the United Nations came, the zoo started threatening them and said, "You guys must leave that land that you people entered, you people have entered, whatever the case may be." But when they did a yeja, when they go see Bia, it's not possible. It's not possible, man. Because when you do that, you are causing problem for yourself. And that is what the zoo did. So the highest commander have received these people. And by so doing, everything is becoming more obviously touchable. That's where the game starts. That's where the game starts. The biggest game, the widest game, and what we have been doing. Now they know that Biafra is about to go. What are they going to do about it? They are increasing more effort. You see, when Nnamdi Kanu made this statement, he said, even though you unubugodim first, it will not stop the coming of Biafra. No this and no peace. But they don't understand. They don't understand when Nnamdi Kanu said it. They thought it was a joke. Who jokes around here? Nobody. Nobody have that time to joke around here. But they fail to understand that 2 plus 2 is not 4. Yes. Most people think 2 plus 2 is 4. But 2 plus 2 is not 4. And that is why they have been failing humongously in every areas. But we're here to tell them that you cannot intimidate us. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not anytime soon. Because we will be here to tell you what the truth looks like. And that is it. Biafra is already moving to that land of destiny. Take your time and watch. Take your time and breathe. You will see that we have made so much and much effort to carry this gospel around. We're not convincing you anymore. We're not telling you to join us anymore. We're telling you facts. And that is it. So, as we continue to enlighten ourselves in every formidable force, at every cause of justice, let's again understand the breakthrough that should happen in the future. And when we understand all these breakthroughs, we can now, within ourselves, tell ourselves the truth. That we're not cowards. So the highest command has begun the necessary oppression that must showcase Biafrans to the world map. That's just it. There's no two ways about it. No two ways about it. It's either Biafra or Biafra or Biafra or Biafra. That's where the whole journey lies. So we must stay connected, communicating, and throwing jabs that makes more sense. And that's where it ends. Let's hopefully hold on to what we know how to do best. That is achieving Biafra and telling the world that we want achieving it.